years, so I just went ahead and made it at 4. And I literally just got home probably 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I just assumed something came up, so I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'm apologize. But hey, we're here. Fuck it. Fuck the police. We're here. Welcome to Nerd Life. We back once a motherfucking again. I just explained to them, like
Okay.
how we haven't had a show in 3 weeks, and I was like, schedule conflicts, doctor's appointments, and personal issues. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
But we
Sounds
back.
about right.
But we back once a motherfucking again. Today we are talking about why you should think about digital, the consequences of buying digital. Because we had
Yeah.
a story this past week of a man. He had an EA account. He had an EA
Hmm.
account for countless years.
Yeah.
Um, and it just went poof.
It did. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about the story, but then apparently there's some new information that's coming to light.
Okay, because I need to know this new. Hold on.
Hmm?
Because I haven't looked at it since last night unless something changed overnight.
There might have been. There is it now might be actually a cautionary tale of don't give people your login information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go through what this gentleman went through. This guy. Well, I mean, we're still going to talk about the digital thing. Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
this still
absolutely.
this still begs the
It
question.
still does bring up a really good point. So.
So this gentleman, he has an EA Origin account, and he had a ton of games on there. Kind of like my Steam account, how it has a ton of games on there. It's kind of the same deal, right? You have a Steam account, you probably have a ton of games on there if you're an actual gamer on
Mm.
PC at least. Um, One day he tried to log into his Origin account and went poof. He didn't know why. So he pretty much he and I was following some Reddit last week when it started up. He pretty much went on their customer service, and the customer service were like, "Well, we have no trace of your account anywhere."
Mhm.
And he got really frustrated and posted on Reddit, trying to get Reddit because if you post something on Reddit like this and it gets publicity, it more or less EA had to say something, or it would have been our backlash, kind of like with Battlefront. So
Mhm.
he posted everything, all the information, far as his chat logs, what he was going through, all the games, all that. And he's a guy. He lives in actually he lives in India. So and he's an ex-Indian Marine. So uh, and he also had a pre-order for Battlefield 5 on his account, strangely enough. But he he just realized his account was deleted. He contacted support. Support said they couldn't do nothing. They talked to supervisors, managers. They realized they couldn't do nothing either. So he did the one thing he thought he could do to get some help, and that was to make it as blatant and as you know, hey, look at this as possible, and post it on Reddit.
Yeah, when in doubt, turn to the internet.
So he posted it on Reddit. Like I said, he some other news outlets picked it up. Oh, he's from the Air Force, by the way.
Mhm.
I said Navy or whatever I said, Marines. No, he's from the
Mhm.
Indian Air Force. My bad. Um, so you know, he was asking for help, and eventually an EA representative responded on Reddit.
Mhm.
Uh, and they were doing all they can. They said couldn't find no trace of the account. And then the part you're talking about happened. The
Yeah.
part where he found out.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, I was gonna let you say it, but
Oh, well, I don't know if there's been any more developments since this morning when I read it. But what I had read was that in the I guess there was a spokesperson that came on and was like, we're working to resolve this issue. In the meantime, don't give anybody your login information unless, don't, not even to someone saying that they're an employee, blah blah blah.
yeah.
So I don't know, is
Oh,
there
well,
more development than that?
I'm, I am, I was hoping there was actually. Hold on, let's see.
Like they haven't really come out and said what was going on, but they kind of like danced around it.
Okay. Well, we don't know, honestly.
No. No.
Uh, EA and I read this. EA does purge accounts eventually,
Mhm.
but their accounts that have no activity after so long. So,
Yeah.
uh, that begs the question. And like, okay, well, first off, that guy,
Mhm.
we don't know what happened to his account. All
No.
all we know is that it's gone,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know where it is. EA doesn't know where it is. On the face value of the story, if he didn't share his account information with someone who just deleted it because they could,
Mhm.
are your games safe on digital? This is the question we're asking today.
Well, here's where I think it might just be a problem with EA and their what's their
Origin.
um origin. Um Now, the guy says in his Reddit post that he provided EA with the original game codes that he used. He provided account information including his partial credit card. Um he provided all of this. Now, even if an account has been deleted, there should still be some evidence of that. So I'm kind of calling bullshit on EA's policy because I don't care if something got deleted, even if it was, a customer requested deletion. You should still have something in your system that says that those game codes have been used, because then if you didn't, then that means that, hey, I could use this game code, delete my account, and then sell the code,
Yeah.
and now I've just profited. That just seems like a really poorly done business plan. I mean, I can tell you that I retrieved a all right, well, this is a slightly illegal story. I don't care because it happened a long time ago. I actually stole an ex-boyfriend's account from Final Fantasy 11 because in my defense I had been paying for it.
So it
So
technically was yours anyway.
I provided the game code, the access code for because they only required one. And I had bought him. I had given him the code of, like, I had a spare copy of one of the expansions, and I had let him use the code so that he could have it. Um, so I rattled off that code and my credit card number, and they were like, "Okay, we'll just transfer it over to you." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
Oh god.
So, I mean, like, if Square Enix can do it, who are dumb,
Yeah.
why can't EA do that? I just think that it's bullshit that they don't have any. That there was no trace of it whatsoever.
The
Like,
yeah, they as far as I know, and this is just
mhm,
me, some companies when you have an account that has monetary purchases on it,
Mhm.
If you delete it, they keep a snapshot of your account just to keep them from landing in hot water.
Yeah. Sounds.
EA seems have to screw the pooch on that part at least, and the issue is this gentleman had many a game on his account and it just went poof. Even a pre-order for a game he don't even own. EA
Yeah.
still has his money, but he don't
Uh-huh.
have nothing to show for it other than, oh, you sent me this email with this transaction ID, and
Mhm.
this is the credit card, and here's the keys from other games, and they're like, oh, well, we don't have any record of anything,
Yeah,
and
that's just
that's the
bullshit.
bullshit. That's the bullshit. And even that EA representative that contacted him on Reddit and posted publicly, he's really beating around, like you said, beating around the bush. He's really stringing people in a fucking loop, chasing their tail.
Mhm.
And um, I mean, who knows what happened to this guy's account? We don't know
Yeah.
because the evidence has gone, and
Yeah.
EA doesn't keep any snapshot backups of this account was deleted on this date by from this IP,
Mhm.
and this was what was on the account.
Yeah.
They don't have proof of anything.
Mhm.
So this gentleman is either going to EA is going to compensate him out of publicity, out of oh look at us, we're not
Pub-
such a shit company,
yeah, but we are.
but we are, and or they're not going to do anything, and this gentleman is going to lose all those games he had on his account, and it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
Um.
it's bullshit that
mm,
EA runs their business in such a way where they don't give a shit about their customer. They don't.
y- Yeah. I mean, I was just reading the responses from their. And I'll. This is a term I'm using loosely. Their customer service representative. You know, talking about, well, where he's talking about his account. He's like, well, on my end there's no account, so what account? Like, he just, the customer service rep were just basically just trying to get him off of the chat.
Yeah,
Like,
just blatant don't give a shit.
yeah, they were
And
just like, we don't want to deal with this, we don't know what happened, just
get
go away.
just leave. Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of trying to resolve it.
So as I'm looking at this update, as of right now, they're still investigating. They don't know. This guy still doesn't know what happened to his account. He has no access to his games. He's lost out all that money he put into his account.
Mhm.
So, again, we come to the question: I mean, digital is going to be the way of the future eventually. I mean, you cannot have no digital on any platform because digital is is easy to access, and you know
I,
it's so widespread at this point that it's not going away.
no, it's not going away. Do I think that it's the way of the future? God, I really hope not.
I hope not either, because there's some of us that hold on, my cat.
Oh, Harvey.
Okay, sorry about that. Harvey decided the popsicle stick was dinner.
It was.
There's some of us who value the physical thing in our hand that we can hold and see with our
Mhm.
eyes and touch.
Yep.
And then, like me, like some games I understand, like I paid $20 for or $10 for or whatever. I understand that could be only digital. I can understand that, but I only paid 20, $20 for it.
Exactly.
Um, it's like some of these video games where you buy the game and the online mode doesn't work because
Mhm.
it's so old because
Yeah.
there's no dedicated servers. So, like, when you think about it, digital, it's good and bad. It has good and bad. Um, but in this gentleman's case, he had physical copies of some of his games, and they still are denying his access to them.
Yeah.
So, uh, here we are, and
I don't know. I think well I really hope that EA kind of, takes another look at how they've been handling their Origin, system, and looks into doing at least some kind of, revamping it so that if an account is deleted, there is still some trace of it somewhere. Just so, yeah, maybe, all right, okay, so maybe it's a pain in the ass to get it back. And maybe you're like, okay, well, we have that it was deleted and you have to pay like, a certain, thing to reactivate it. I don't know. I mean, I would think that it wouldn't even take up that much server space to just like keep some kind of basic information once you delete it. And then, yeah, just basically don't be a douchey company. Just, if your customer's calling you with a problem, maybe try to help them.
yeah,
Maybe give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't assume that it's something that they did. Assume that they're actually, telling you legit things. And if you find out that they're being an asshole, then treat them accordingly. But, and as far as, are your digital games safe? I really feel like, especially if it's a cloud-based, uh, cloud-based game, you're at the mercy of the company. You know,
you really are. You really are.
you are. At least if you buy a physical copy and you put it someplace and your friend spills a beer on it, well, then you should have taken better care of it. That's not the company's fault. That's you. But if you're talking about something that's purely digital and it goes missing, that's not your fault. That's the company's fault. You know.
Yeah, and the company will not do anything about it because EA right here is made it plain clear. We'll give you the runaround until you stop asking.
Yeah, well, I wonder if now this is something I've never actually paid attention to. Is there some kind of disclaimer for most digital games when you download it? Does it say like, oh, by the way, EA reserves the right to discontinue service at any time? Because I
Actually,
I know that because I know that technically, talking as like, since we both play Final Fantasy 14, technically we don't own our Final Fantasy 14 accounts. That's why they can suspend our accounts at any time. They can, kick us. They can do any of those sort of things because technically we don't own the accounts.
yeah.
We just kind of rent them, I guess. I don't know.
So, well, it's digital leasing is a new term we have here.
Digital leasing.
Yes. Cause some of these games you pay for cosmetics,
Hmm.
loot boxes, DLC, all this other crap. I mean, you keep paying for it. I mean, that's a lease, ain't it? And
That's
when you
true.
don't 1% own it, I think that's what this is. Um, so the gentleman actually he updated his Reddit post here. He's pretty much just wanted to say thank you for everyone who supported me in uh, this ordeal. He also wanted to say fuck EA, but not fuck Dice because he loves Dice for the games they make.
Hmm.
Uh,
Did
uh,
Dice reach out to him?
no, he was just
Oh.
saying pretty much fuck EA for shamelessly ignoring my problems while I don't want to say fuck Dice because they make the games I love.
Yeah.
He's blaming the publisher and not the developer
Oh yeah.
because it's up to EA to own up to anything that might happen as far as a mistake. He did quote here saying the key takeaway from this is no one should remain silent when mammoths in the industry try to suppress us, and we should give the corrupt people a strong fight. If EA doesn't know how to treat us, let's teach them altogether. Let's make videos and post on which highlights the security and data retention flaws of EA. Let's not
Mhm.
back down.
Yeah.
So um, pretty much this guy still hasn't got his account back, and it doesn't look like he's going to get his account back. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like he's going to get refunded for his pre-order, despite he has his pre-order information, his credit card, uh, I'm sure a transaction ID, all that. So EA's pretty much just left this guy out in the cold,
Yeah.
which is pretty sad.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I don't under I mean, part of me can even be like, okay, fine. You can't prove for whatever, bullshit business practice that you have. You can't prove in the games that he's bought. You can goddamn well prove that this man pre-ordered a game that hasn't come out yet.
yeah,
He, you know, at least have the decency to refund him that, because I know that they have a transaction ID for that. They've got to.
yeah,
There's absolutely no way. You can't tell me that. Like, I could even maybe, but like I said, I can maybe believe the account, maybe. Okay, but pre-order? No, you have proof of that. I don't believe your bullshit.
yeah. So, um, and I also want to note, and the reason I make this a headline of our show today,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that no major gaming outlet has picked this up. I'm
Really?
talking about your Kotaku's, your IGN's, your GameSpots. They have not touched this. The
Not yet.
only the only
Huh.
the only YouTubers that have touched this
Mm-hmm.
is Sid Alpha, and that's it.
Wow.
And Sid Alpha, he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and but he has a really low subscriber count.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger ones like Young Yeah and Spoonie, uh, if he still does videos like this, I don't know. I hadn't looked. He probably has. I don't know. They have not touched it. They have not touched it.
I feel like it's a really important topic to talk about.
Yeah. So it kind of makes you think what's really going on here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to accuse anybody of anything because I don't know these people.
Yeah, let's
So,
not let's not talk about them though, because I just want to make
yeah.
that a point that no one else has picked it up that has more sway.
Yeah.
But EA, you fucked up. You
Yeah.
fucked up. Even if this guy, and I'm not even gonna act like this guy deleted his own account, or y'all deleted it for some reason, or
Hmm.
someone over in EA fucked up and didn't say nothing, or hell, he had a friend that logged into his account, or he got hacked. I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to go
Hmm.
here, EA. You don't have no data on this
None.
guy's account even existing.
Hmm.
Whereas a company like Valve, if your Steam
Yeah.
account gets deleted, they still have record of that.
Oh, yeah.
Because Gabe Newell isn't a fucking idiot like you guys are.
No. Uh, so what I think I'll do, because EA doesn't care, I am going to delete my Origin account, and then I'm going to just give away my SWOTAR code.
I mean, if you can do that.
I mean, apparently I can.
But uh,
Who would like a free Knights of not Knight it's not Knights of the Old Republic, it's just Star Wars the Old Republic.
but
I think that's the only thing on my Origin
I
account.
have Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and I have a free copy of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's all I
Ah,
have, I think. But EA, come on, man. I mean, not only you ignored this guy, not only do you say, "Oh well, we don't have any information,"
Yeah.
you deleted his case ID and the
Yeah.
conversation, so you
Well,
couldn't track it anymore.
ooh. So the other thing that cracks me up is that his original Reddit post. This is just like the levels of the bullshittery of this topic. So his original Reddit post actually had certain numbers. I forget what it was. I think it was like the confirmation number of his pre-order. It actually listed it. I
Yeah,
believe. I could be wrong.
yeah,
But he actually the EA person that responded to his Reddit post suggested that he remove that number so that it didn't compromise the information. I'm like, wait a second, didn't you just say that you have no record? Didn't he give you this information and you weren't able to access his account? Why all of a sudden should he not post that on the internet?
yeah.
That's
So
what I want to know. Like,
yeah,
why did you ask him to not have that information if there was no account and it didn't go anywhere? What do
exactly.
you care?
What do y'all care? Unless it compromised your system, which you do have the information and you don't want to say nothing. But I
Mm-hmm.
actually went on here and actually looked in the comments, and he actually had an update here.
Oh yeah,
EA has gave his old ID back
good.
of right now. Well, this is not of
Okay.
right now, but this happened over the weekend. I had to search for this, by the way. I had to look
Uh-huh.
through a lot of stuff to find this. Um, they had comped him most of the games that he said he had on his account
Mm-hmm.
back. They have not reinstated his Battlefield 5 pre-order.
Okay.
They gave they gave him a 12 months free Origin Premier membership. He said he didn't ask for that. He said his stats are gone, but he's just glad to have his idea back. He said he's waiting for them to restore his Battlefield 5 pre-order, but he highly doubts they will.
That's see, and that's the one that pisses me off the most. Like, it's easy enough to give back the games, but like, if you're not going to reinstate his pre-order, give the man a refund.
Yeah. So,
Like, he can prove he has the credit card statement. You can see that he purchased it.
yeah.
You know, like, just
Just
give it
just
either.
give them the game, you fucking greedy
Just give
assholes.
him, yeah,
Jesus
just give him the
fucking
game.
Christ. Y'all make enough
Like,
money.
exactly.
Good
You know,
God. Yeah. And the
he's showing
actual
you all this.
I
It's
was
just
going
pet-
to I know it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, I'm sure.
really
Uh
does.
to end this off, and I just wanted to let everyone know that this post blew up so fast on Reddit that the actual mods of our gaming got scared and deleted it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The person who deleted is no longer a Reddit moderator.
Uh-oh. They
Uh,
don't fuck
and
around.
they actually restored the post because,
Yeah.
Reddit keeps uh short-term proof and records of stuff being
You,
deleted.
do you hear that, EA? Someone keeps record of it.
Look at
Imagine
look at
that.
look at that.
It's
All right.
amazing. You mean things that get deleted on the internet can come back?
Oh God. Or they have actual proof that it existed?
Holy shit. This is such a novel concept.
Okay, so let's stop talking about EA because it's
I
making me a little bit sour.
I know, right? My watch is telling me that my heart rate's getting up a little bit.
So let's talk about IGN.
Okay.
So, there was a writer on IGN. What's up, Drew? How you doing, man? Uh,
Oh.
there was IGN editor, a writer, who
Mhm.
was fired from IGN this past week for plagiarizing a YouTuber's review.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fuck up this guy's name, but who gives a shit? Philip Muchin. He was fired this past week for copywriting. Well, not copyright, but pretty much copying almost word for word the review of Dead Cells by YouTuber Boomstick Gaming.
Okay.
Uh, he So pretty much the review went up on IGN.
Yeah.
Boomstick was like Nani, and then quickly um, contacted IGN. His video, he referred him to the video that he made of the review,
Mhm.
and the editor was fired shortly after.
I
Um,
bet. It's like, so what made the video, the his review so, you know, I never understand why reviews, why do you have to copy and paste it? Like, are you that behind on your deadlines?
yeah,
What is the motivation behind this? And did you really think that you weren't going to get caught?
yeah.
You know,
So
you work for IGN. Come on.
you work for IGN. A lot of eyes are on what you're doing. You can't do this shit.
Yeah.
So the person that run the channel, he was upset about it. Obviously, there was tons of similarities between his review, the pacing, the wording that he used in his video compared to the IGN review.
Mhm.
He said, despite it being he said, despite it being kind of flattering, that someone would copy something he did, almost word for
Mhm.
word. He said he did not appreciate it. Um,
Well, I bet.
so right now, the editor Philip has been fired. He went to Twitter and said that see he was confronted by Boomstick Gaming over the review. He says he did not copy him at all. It was just a mere coincidence, and he feels like that he was being he's pretty much playing the victim here. He's trying to play the victim.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see. And Boomstick Gaming is right now is trying to. Oh yeah, Drew. Yeah, he caught it. There's no way. Exactly. But right now, Boomstick is actually trying to get some monetary compensation for uh his review.
I don't know if he has any legal ground for that.
I know, but he's trying.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't
I
blame the guy for
mean,
trying.
good. I mean, I would probably try too, but I don't think it's gonna get anywhere.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
moral of the story, guys, don't fucking. If you're gonna be a games journalist as a job,
Yeah.
write your own shit. Cause,
Seriously,
cause once
have a
you,
mind for yourself.
cause as a writer in any form of like any genre or form of media, if you're a writer and if you plagiarize once, your career as a writer is over. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, you're
pretty
done.
much.
You're done.
Yeah. It's kind of like trying to work at a bank when you've robbed houses.
Yeah. And there's proof that you robbed houses, and it's
Yeah.
the most apparent.
And then there's pictures of you on Facebook robbing houses.
And then here's the 2 years you spent in jail for robbing a house.
Mhm.
And you want
Pretty
to work at our
much.
bank? Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
All right, now we gotta talk about something that actually makes me kind of sad, and it's about
What's that?
Fallout. It's about Fallout 76.
Oh no.
Fallout 76 will not be on Steam.
I thought it was.
It's not.
Oh no.
It is only going to be, and this is kind of like the Origin thing we were talking about earlier. It will only be on the new Bethesda launcher that you
Okay.
get when you download. Like, I had to download the Bethesda launcher to sign up for the beta.
Oh, so it's kind of like you can still play it on PC, you just can't play it on
You just
Steam.
can't play it on Steam. And what's Steam famous for? Refunds.
Okay.
Yeah. So if people think it's a Steam pile of shit day one, they can't refund it. Well, it shouldn't be. It's a
Um,
Bethesda game. All right, it's a Bethesda game. Yeah, it's gonna have bugs. That's Bethesda. But yeah, this made me cancel my pre-order. Not even gonna lie.
really?
Yeah.
So what, I mean, other than the fact that you could do a refund, what makes it so, you
Um.
know,
Well,
such a
my
such a
my
problem?
this is my issue. Okay.
Okay.
I have Origin. I have Uplay. I have Steam. I have Battle.net.
hmm
I have this Bethesda launcher. How many do I need? Seriously.
Well, I mean, the way I look at it is that, think of each one as its own little program, I guess. You're
I
going to be
know.
launching each thing. Um, I don't know. I don't see it as that big of a deal. But I guess that I also don't really, I mean, I have a Steam account. Could I log into it? No, I don't know what the fucking password is. Because I haven't been on it in years. So I guess that's just like my opinion from an outside person looking in. Like, I don't see the difference. Like, do you get like some kind of bonus for it being on Steam? Like, do you get like I don't know, some kind of reward points or some shit like that?
No.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
more of a thing where you want everything in one spot, pretty kind
know.
of deal.
Okay.
Um, and and like I said, some of these other publishers who decide to have their own little launcher or whatever, they are not keen to giving you refunds if the game doesn't work on your computer.
Ah, okay.
Origin
Um,
does not give refunds unless you 100% can prove that your game will not run.
mhm.
Uh, I know GOG. You gotta take screenshots and other. You have to do other stuff to get an actual refund for games.
Okay.
I think it's kind of anti-consumer. You can't get a refund for a game that doesn't work on your computer when you
I mean,
download
do
it.
you know that for sure for the Bethesda? Because it's in a new one.
Um, I don't think that's the problem for me. To me, is I don't trust a game that I don't know that works out of the box. You know,
Okay.
like I still have my beta code and I can still play the beta, which I will. But I mean, that doesn't mean the game's gonna work the day it comes out either. I mean, look at We Happy Few. It came out this past week and it's well, yeah, like came out this past week, and it doesn't work on PC at all for the most
Really?
part. Like it's so garbage, like broken right now. So I
Hmm.
mean, it's just you gotta be careful as a consumer nowadays with these digital games. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I trust Steam to
Alright.
say, I trust Steam for when I go on there, I buy a game, it doesn't work, or it's just not what the game, it's not what it says it is. I can just go on there,
Uh-huh.
click, and hit a refund, no questions asked, get my money back, no problem. Whereas you have all these other publishers who have their own little launcher that either don't give refunds or if they do, that you gotta jump through like 300 hoops to get your money back. It's anti-consumer. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
But
I
Drew also makes a good point. Discord is
what?
actually going to start selling games soon too. And I would probably not buy a game on Discord either unless they had a similar um, refund policy. So that's
I don't
just me.
know. I personally I don't see it as a big deal, but again, I don't really use Steam. And I mean, I have a couple different launchers for, different games,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't bother me.
I guess it's all perspective, I guess. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, to each their own. Like, I get, um, but then, I don't know. It
yeah.
just,
Well,
just like, okay.
I for now canceled my pre-order for Fallout 76, unfortunately. So that
Does,
just lit.
does that mean you aren't gonna bug me to get it anymore?
No,
Oh,
not until I know it's a great game.
okay.
I gotta
Good. My wallet thanks you for that.
I literally could not play the game until post-launch because I'm not sure of it.
Okay.
Like I was sure of it. Like I was sure, even if I got it, I could get a refund. But
Mhm.
now I'm unsure of it. So I don't want to put money down on something I'm not sure of.
Okay.
I'm not taking a shot in the dark because
All
this
right.
is the first multiplayer Fallout game, and I don't want to buy a game that's broken on launch day, or I don't want to buy a game that doesn't work on certain PCs or has bug. Well, it's going to have bugs. This is a Bethesda game.
Oh, you mean like the original launch of Final Fantasy 14?
Let's not talk about that. That
I
was that
mean,
was eventually fixed, but I wasn't there.
eventually.
I wasn't there back then. You were though.
Talk to me about the 2 years that I had the game before it was playable. Where I would just randomly log in and go, nope, it's still crap. And then log back out.
So
No, but
next,
I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, I also see how it probably won't deter a lot of people.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what
We'll
happens.
see.
Um,
Hopefully it's good, and hopefully you'll be happy and you'll buy it and con me into playing it with you.
so we also this okay that was speaking of stuff.
Speaking
Uh,
of stuff and things.
uh, oh yeah, we also have World of Warcraft expansion T minus 1 hour 10 minutes over here. Uh,
Oh yeah.
yeah, good lord. It's like
Speaking of non-Steam launchers.
yeah, we also have they showed at QuakeCon this past week. They
Mm-hmm.
showed the playtest for Doom Eternal.
Oh.
All I have to say is it's the way it looks and the
Mm-hmm.
setting and the way it plays like the one that came out in 2016, but
Mm-hmm.
it's hell on earth. It's what they're delivering what they showed us.
Yeah.
It's literally hell on earth. I'm talking about fucking the grossest looking shit you ever seen in your fucking life.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Uh, and they were showing the super shotgun has a fucking grappling hook on it.
Damn.
So you have the super shotgun and you just like grapple like you grab like a fucking demon over there and you pull yourself to him and just blow him up. It's great. And uh they also showed the energy sword, which is awesome too. I just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
put this in here because I just was like, oh,
I'll
uh,
have to take a look at it later. I
and
can't see
this
it
game
right now.
is going to be on Steam coming out next year. Just say. And no, I know I sound like a Steam fanboy that I probably suck Gabe Newell's cock. I do not. I just
Not recently.
no. I just like Steam because they're not anti-consumer
Okay.
to an extent. There's still a lot of trash on that platform.
Mm.
And that's something I will actually get on.
They're like the PayPal.
They're like the Walmart. You can get some really nice shit there, or you can get some really
Mm-hmm.
cheap ass piece of bootleg Chinese shit there. It really depends on how much money you got. But there's something for There's something for everyone. Excuse me, bourbon hot dogs. Okay. Next thing we have up right here is Smash Brother Ultimate News. Holy shit! Last
Oh my
week,
god, that direct.
that direct. Okay, Sakurai, you're fucking crazy, dude. Is this are you like are you dying or something?
No, you know what I think it is? I think he's fucking sick of everyone asking for random shit that he's like, fine, you know what? Here. Here is everything, you motherfuckers, minus Waluigi. I everything you've ever asked for. Never ask me for anything again. Leave me the fuck alone. I think that's what he's doing.
So,
Just leave me alone.
some of the announcements were we are getting fucking Simon Belmont, Richter
Oh,
Belmont.
I know.
We're getting Alucard as a assist trophy.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting Dark Samus.
Yep.
We're getting that Fire Emblem character. I can't remember his name.
Corin?
Not Corin.
No, the fuck.
Fuck.
It's but
Where's Swall when you need him? Jesus
it's like
Christ.
a C name.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Shit.
There's so many Fire Emblem characters, and I can't tell.
Well, it's one of the characters that's already in the game, and it's got the alternate. What do they call those? I can't remember.
Oh, I
They're
don't
not
remember.
shadow characters. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Shit, I can't.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Yeah, so there's shadow character. There's shadow character from the Shadow Realm.
Crumb.
Crumb.
Crom. That's his name. Okay.
Victor Crumb.
No, Crom from Fire Emblem. I don't know. I don't play Fire Emblem. I don't know.
Me neither.
I'm really ignorant when it comes to Fire Emblem. I'm sorry.
Me too.
And the cherry on top, King K. Rool. Finally,
Yes.
it's now a matter of
And he
when.
has his pirate outfit.
Yes, and his final smash is him blowing up fucking DK Island. Cause that's what he does.
It is what he does. It's amazing.
But they also showed off the that there'll be a mode where you can have it change stages mid-fight.
Yeah.
That was cool.
When they showed that you pick the stages first and then you pick your characters.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was kind of neat because then you can kind of like strategize. Maybe you don't want ice climbers for this stage.
Yeah. So not only that they showed all that, but
Yeah.
they showed there's over 100 stages for this Smash Brothers and over 800 music tracks. How did they fit all that shit on that little card? I will never know.
What I don't understand is that they said that just for the Castlevania stage, there's like 65 songs or something like that. And that's just for one stage.
Yeah, because it rotates between a Castlevania soundtrack.
I was like, how are they going to do this? This is insane. It's going to be so cool.
Yeah, so I'm so glad. Like, thank you for justifying my purchase of the Switch, Nintendo.
You're welcome. I will justify if anyone out there is listening and they're why a Switch, the answer is yes. You should. Like, I don't say that lightly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting here. I was before I the reason that Dradis couldn't ring me the first couple times he tried is because I was in the middle of an Overcooked 2 co-op with Show, who is at home, and me at pet sitting, and we were just doing an online play. We were helping each other through his campaign. I was cursing because we were 20 points off from getting 3 stars from making these stupid steam buns. But like, when I'm sitting here handheld, I'm like, I'm probably about 30 minutes away from home. It's just yes. Good God, get a Switch. Anyway, go ahead.
I need to pick up where I left off on Octopath. I've been too busy lately.
Oh no.
I haven't had a
I
chance. I haven't had a chance to play it. It's pretty sad.
I'm getting through everybody's chapter 3s.
So on another note, we have some Final Fantasy 14 news.
Yeah.
So
I haven't been playing.
yeah, you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't. No.
So we had the Monster Hunter event this past week. We
That's
had
cool.
the release of Pagos.
Mm-hmm.
The Eureka Pagos. And today actually was the start of Moonfire Fair. So if you haven't been playing 14 lately, there's plenty of stuff to do right now. We also have a live letter at the end of the month during the 5-year anniversary 14-hour stream. And then next month will be 4.4, which will be new gear, new raid tier, new dungeons. Yeah, you know the drill. We know the drill.
Yeah.
You know the even patch drill.
I do know the even patch drill. Haven't tried the Monster Hunter event because I haven't really been on. And I can't go into Pagos, so I have nothing to contribute to this conversation.
You should do the Monster Hunter event anyway because you are a dragon. We need dragons. Kill dragon.
Okay.
That's all the stories we had for this week. Let's get into game releases for this week. What is today? Today is the 20. No, what the fuck?
No,
13th.
today's the 13th.
Yes, the 13th of August. Good lord.
I know, right?
This year's going by pretty quick.
Yeah.
We have well, the biggest one this week is World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. It's coming out in an hour.
Yeah.
As of this recording, will be out in 1 hour, August. Yeah. Well, apparently, from what Drew was saying, well, it's probably early access, I guess, but the official release is tomorrow.
It's a very low early access.
We also have Walking Dead Final Season Episode 1 for our PS4, Xbox One, PC coming out tomorrow, August 14th. And that's it. That's all we had this week. Unfortunately.
No,
That's
there was cool stuff that happened last week.
Oh, yes. Last week we had Madden NFL 19.
Yep.
We have We Happy Few, which is on PC at least, a broken state right now.
Yep.
And we have Death's Gambit on PS4 and PC.
Ooh, there were also 2 other ones that Mary got last week. One of those being one that I already mentioned.
Okami
Was
HD.
Well, I hadn't mentioned that one, but I Overcooked 2 came out last week.
Yeah.
If you have ever played, this is a fantastic sequel. It introduces online play. We actually had a 4-way game going the night of release with myself, Show, and 2 other people that are in the free company, Christia and Jojo. And that was really fun. We were all on Discord shouting at each other to chop more vegetables. It was awesome. And then also Okami HD did come out for the Switch. And if I may say so myself, I think that this might be the best version for Okami if anyone's out there who hasn't played it. So they didn't really improve so you can either use the Joy-Con motion control for the Celestial Brush. You can either use the joysticks, kind of like the original PS2 sort of release, or if you are in handheld mode, you can use the touch. Oh, the Joy-Con motion control is terrible. It's like the way that was on the Wii.
Uh,
It's just
oh
I'd
God.
stay away from it. However, the wonderful gloriousness of the touchscreen is that all you have to do is touch the screen. You don't have to hold anything. It automatically knows you're trying to draw something
Yep.
and it lets you draw it. It's perfect.
Um, uh,
It's so good.
in addition to what we also had last week, the aforementioned Dead Cells came out last week for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Switch. And
Mhm.
we also had Monster Hunter World for PC, a game I wish I had time to play as well.
Yes.
So that's our video games releases for this week and last week.
Yeah, why not?
And here we go with our video game deals of the week.
Mhm.
Provided by dailygamedeals.com. If you're looking for some gaming but you don't want to spend a lot of dough, dailygamedeals.com has you covered. They update their games deals list every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So take a look. It's in a book.
Mhm.
Reading Rainbow. Uh, some deals we have today. We have Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS. These are PS4 deals, by the way. Grand
Mhm.
Theft Auto 5 is $20 at Best Buy.
Mhm.
Final Fantasy 12 The Zodiac Age is also $20 at Best Buy. Um, we have New Gundam Breaker on Amazon, 2760. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition is $30 at Best Buy. Far Cry 5 Deluxe Editions on sale at GameStop for $14.99. Um, and that's all I really see. Oh, Monster Hunter World. A used Monster Hunter World copy. Used copy of Monster Hunter World for PS4 is on sale at GameFly. GameFly, not GameStop, for $20. All right, we got your Xbone deals today. Don't Starve Mega Pack on Amazon. 1770. Oh, yeah, good lord. 1173. Aforementioned Grand Theft Auto 5 is also $20 on Best Buy. We have Monster Hunter World, $20 at GameFly, not GameStop.
Mhm.
Forza 3 is $40 at Best Buy. And on eBay right now, there is a sale for the Xbone S 1 terabyte is $200. Well, 209.99.
Hmm.
I did talk about Moonfire Fair. Did I? Did I talk about
Yeah,
Moonfire
you did.
Fair? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You mentioned that it started to.
Did I say Moonfire Fair or the Rising? It don't matter. I said Moonfire Fair. I could have swore.
No, you said Moonfire Fair. If you had said the Rising, I corrected you.
Okay, we have the Nintendo Switch 3DS deals here. These are relevant to
Mhm.
my interest. Shovel Knight Spectre Torment at $7.99 on Amazon.
Mhm.
Um, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. If you have this coupon here for either one, you can get a used copy of either one for $16.79 at GameStop. So
Nice.
check out dailygamedeals.com for that code. We also have Owlboy. It's 24.99. Amazon has Super Mario Odyssey for 48.66. And let's see. the Super NES edition. Shut up, fucking Windows. Super NES edition of the 3DX XL with Super Mario Kart. So you get both.
Wow,
$149.99.
nice.
That ain't bad. It kind of makes you think that the 3DS is going out the door. The Switch is taking over.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Other gaming deals we have here for PC. The Evil Within. Great game, by the way. Great game. $5 on Steam right now.
Oh, nice.
Undertale. You know, Undertale. Is $4.99 on Good Old Games. Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition is $6.99 on Amazon. Let's see. Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition is $20 on Steam. And Killing Floor, I almost said Insurrection, but it's Excursion, is $20.09 on the Humble Store. So
Yes.
there's you some games.
Oh, there's also just because I happened to notice this when I was looking through the eShop earlier for Nintendo. If you are interested in owning the video game that sparked the ESRB, Night Trap is available for pre-order, and if you pre-order it, you save $1.50.
$1.50. What's its normal price though?
Its normal price is $14.99, discounted to $13.49.
There you
if
go.
you pre-order it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that was the show for today. Mary, you got anything you want to add?
Not that I can think of.
And Yo Dog, I heard you like maintenance because there is Final Fantasy 14 maintenance tonight. Just so if anyone was wondering what that picture was.
Yeah, I hope it fixes the server problems that we were having yesterday. We couldn't raid yesterday because the lag was such that it was unplayable.
Rip.
I was AoE healing people that were standing next to me, and the heals were not registering.
Oh my god.
It was awful. We ended up canceling raid.
Oh my god. All right, well, Square, get your shit straight, please. Thank you.
Please fix your servers.
We're gonna roll on out of here today. Because it's time to it's the end of the show.
It is the end of the show.
So we appreciate you guys tuning in, chilling, hanging out, watching. This will be on YouTube later. If you haven't seen the beginning of it, see the rest of it. But this has been Dratus.
And Larry.
And thank you for watching. This is Mystery Skulls Money. We're ending off today. We'll see you guys next week. As always, have a good night.
Take care.
Money don't matter if it feels for you. Money don't matter if you're hard. Money don't matter if it feels for you. I used to worry every day. Now I got better things. Because I'm hurrying so down and take control. Cause I'm worrying about your problems, you should know. Because I'm feeling like my life is such a mess. Because the world has got me in it. It's my time and I should